So it's day one, we're in London, we've just had breakfast, we've got Brandon here for the weekend and we've got Jad. In fact, you can't show Jad, cancelled! We're going to head into Central now, do a bit of shopping and then we're going to go studio for Jad, he's going to record a song. And then yeah, we're going to enjoy London for 4 or 5 days. This is day one, so make sure to subscribe and be ready for day two. I've not came to London in so long, man. I used to stay like just outside London in a place called Aylesbury. So I was in London quite a lot, all the time. I worked with a clothing brand at the time, and I was the creative director for the clothing brand. So coming back into London feels unreal every time. I feel more inspired, more motivated every single time. And that's why we came here. Just to get more inspired, more motivated. I think 2 vlogs ago we mentioned that we were going to come to London, and 2 vlogs later we're here in London, because if we say we're going to do something, we do it.
Can I get them in 10?
Yeah, try them bro, they're hard. But if you get Air Force, they're going to look like that in 2 months. New sneaks, come on.
Bro, I just feel so much taller right now.
Bro, they do make you taller, you're like 6'5" right now.
Yeah bro, I need to cop shoes like this more often.
Yeah, come on.
But what should I do with these?
Bro, they need the bin, bro. They need the bin.
That's such a waste. Should I just give them to a homeless guy, man?
I mean, yeah.
They don't want them. They don't want them, bro. Fuck it.
They looked at those Air Forces and go, bro, they're so beat.
Yeah, they were like, they're too bad for me. The guy was like, they're not brand new. Nope, no good. I was like, what?
Bro, he says if they're no brand new,
They're no good, yeah.
Jeez.
I was like, alright, fuck it. Should I just chuck them in the bin?
That is, I mean, I may as well put them in the bin now. You tried, bro.
Innit, bro?
You tried. Oh, go on, come on, bro.
You're a YouTuber?
Yeah, bro, from Scotland. Kaz Milligan.
Kaz Milligan?
Kaz Milligan, yeah. Alright, go subscribe, boys. You're in the next vlog.
Aren't you? I can tell. You're on
I'm always on
TikTok
TikTok.
Come on.
Yeah. Where do you get that coat from?
Where do I get a what?
Where do you get the coat from?
This quarter B.
Oh, I have to get the one of that.
Bro, I'm liking the hoodie as well.
Nice vibes here, bro. Good vibes.
Because they can tell that we're obviously from the camera, bro. No one in Scotland does that.
Bro, innit? I want to go to Manier Devor. I've followed Manier Devor and the owner Reese Wabara for so long on Instagram, and they've got the store now. They've got a store now in London, so I just want to go in. I'm probably not going to buy anything, but I want to just check out the store. Show that support, you know? Bro, this store is so aesthetically clean. Look at this. See, this is my vibe, bro. Do you not think this is just so aesthetically clean? Oh, Jad, look, they've got the PSG chain. You should have brought yours.
Shit.
What you trying on, bro? Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, that goes with outfit. Let's see. Yeah, that is clean. What do you think? Do you think that's clean?
Yeah, try it on and see.
Nice and aesthetic, isn't it? I'm a small though, this might be... Oh no, that fits.
That's clean.
Is it? Oh, that is clean. I think it would look better zipped up though. Oh! See what would be better
hard,
though?
bro.
If it was like a tracksuit, like not a tracksuit but a cord, if it had like the same bottoms with the same material. Behind the scenes of content for Jad,
I think it's a bit dark, man.
So we're just at Wembley Stadium. I've actually never been here for all the times that I've been in London and even stayed nearby. I've actually never came to Wembley. This is like where you see everybody queuing up to go to Wembley. The boys are just there filming some promo for their music. And then we're heading to the studio. Jad's going to make a new song, a new banger in the studio today. So I'll document that and give you a sneak peek. Just don't tell him that I'm going to actually leak it to you, right? The weather is absolutely unreal as well, and it's just good to get away, man. This is amazing. Hiya. Hello. Fuck. This is for my thumbnail editor. We're going to get a quick thumbnail. So we need to like pretend we're running, like, right? Because I'm going to title it saying, "We ran away to London," to get the views in. So you run towards me, I run towards you, and then there's going to be Big Ben and buses, etc. behind us, so edit that in.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's alright.
3, 2, 1.
Well, that's us in the studio right now. The producer is cooking up a beat right now. Jad's writing.
When she archered, she must run up on Ibu. All I'm hearing is the same shit. I need something new. Send a message to my main, like, what's the move? She was down in the DMs of that yo bloody tune.
What's the plan?
What's the plan is I'm going to lay down this bar, right? Tell me, can you clock this bar, okay? How can they act gangster on the Wi-Fi when they have trouble shooting? Or their Waps, Def Jam, Rick Rubin. Do you understand that? You clock that? My God,
Clock that, bro.
Trouble shooting, get Wi-Fi, trouble shooting.
yeah.
Or their Waps, Def Jam, they definitely jam because they have trouble shooting because of the Wi-Fi.
Because of the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
They never
What do you
knew,
think about that,
bro.
Mitch?
They never knew the Wi-Fi
They
password.
get the Wi-Fi password.
And if you're wanting a Cause feature, 5k.
5k?
Yes.
But for me, you'll do it for 5.
No, that's the deal.
Oh.
Usually I'm 10. I give you 50% off.
Okay, yeah, that's calm. I really
Yeah.
5k.
How can they act gangster on the Wi-Fi when they have trouble shooting on their Waps, Def Jam, like Rick Rubin? How can they act gangster on the Wi-Fi when they have trouble shooting? They be preying on my previews, trying to follow all my movements. I be cooling with my minting when my side has been a nuisance. Leave a wage up on my chain and they be blinding like a glue stick. All these drunk bitches in my DMs fucking up my mood. I can't look you, baby girl, cause money be the move. He's looking on my page. I don't know one thing about it, why is he talking on my name? If I want it, I cop it, man, I'll be up on the shopping. If I say the word, then the burst start blocking.
You flow on that beat just amazingly well. It's like, because see how sometimes like switching up and getting creative with your vocals and your flows and shit, that makes the song more exciting. But with that beat and your flow, it's one of those songs that you could just have the same flow all the way through and it will still sound amazing.
Yeah, 100%.
It doesn't need to be too creative to be exciting for the listener. Does that make sense?
the head bob.
Yeah, it's just a head bop one.
Not switch it too much.
Innit? Jad, the thing is, bro, dinosaurs do not exist.
Through science!
Science this, science that, but guess what?
Do you know what science, how science works, bro?
Right, how does
science works
science
like this. You first get a theory and you say, I think this pen is gonna drop, right? And then you test it about a million different ways. Okay, it drops here. What if it drops out there? What if it drops 100 feet in the air? What if it drops into, do you know what I mean? What if we try a different pen? Do you know what I mean? But you do a bunch of tests to prove the theory works. So with dinosaurs, there's about 100 different fucking theories, not theories, actual proven, realistic facts why it works. Do you know
You're
what I mean?
brainwashed, bro. You're brainwashed.
No, I'm just not a fucking idiot.
No, listen,
I'm sorry,
bro.
I'm just
Bro.
not an idiot. Bro, I hear what you're saying. The government
Bro,
can lie about shit.
if we could build rockets to go outer space, we could build bones.
But why would we just
But then
build
listen,
bones to prove there's a fucking magical land?
Aye, because if we've got bones to prove dinosaurs existed, they could then sell more merchandise, movies, magazines, toys
it's
to
not
make
that
more
big an
money.
industry, bro. It's not a big an industry.
Multiple 100 million, bro. Maybe even $1 billion a year industry.
Well,
Do you know
why-
how many? Every single kid owns something to do with a dinosaur.
Well, how about this?
How many kids there is in the world, bro?
How about this? Instead of like watching all these TikTok videos to see theories, why don't you actually spend a bit of time and actually research how they realize dinosaurs are real?
Bro, I've never watched TikTok theories. I've literally
Came up
decided
with that on your own.
myself,
Well,
bro.
about fucking 1 million scientists have actually done about 1 million tests and
Because-
had their whole lives dedicated to proving. So you're gonna just debunk all that?
Yes, because I've already said, right, if scientists think, shit, we've just found out they're no real. If they tell the government that, they no longer have a job and the companies will go bust because there's no point funding those companies because dinosaurs aren't real anymore. So fuck it, that's the end of the journey. But if they keep lying and lying, they're going to earn more money and their companies will stay alive for more years.
The companies
Anna.
that I'm talking about proving the dinosaurs are real, they're not still running because everyone knows they're real. Because they've already proven they're real.
Well, why are they still going out discovering shit then?
Because they're finding more fossils, learning more about the dinosaurs.
No, fossils are bullshit, cuz.
You learn about history, right? You see, you're just trolling, fam. You learn about history, bro, to prove. Why can't I open the door? You learn about history, bro, to understand more about the present and that. So that's why they keep learning about dinosaurs.
No, but there's-
seeing the
I'm
evolution,
just saying-
seeing why they were. I don't know.
Right, so you think remember, I just said as well, fossils don't prove what skin they had or colour.
No,
so
they don't. No,
dinosaurs.
100%.
So are you open-minded enough that dinosaurs could have been pink and fluffy?
Yes,
They could have been.
of course they could.
All right, cool.
Fucking idiot. Listen, bro, they only do that. They say that, bro. You see the dinosaurs, they make them look like scary reptiles.
Yeah.
Bro, they say a lot of them could have been just like fluffy creatures, but we
So-
have no evidence
but exactly,
to prove.
but what
whether they're
I'm
not. So
talking
that's why-
about propaganda, right? So why make them big and scary? Because that's more interesting to the kids, because it's propaganda to make more money, bro.
Nah, because what they did is they took the bones and what's the word? They like projected what they thought it would look like.
Yeah, so
And-
they just assumed and lied.
You know, they assumed and lied. Bro, how else are you gonna do? You're gonna see a bunch of bones. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna create what it looks like. Oh, let's add pink fluff to it. Bro,
Yeah, why
why
no?
would they do that? That
Why-
would be a way better industry, bro. They'll be like the Flanimals, bro. You know Flanimals? For Ricky Gervais?
No, because that's
Nah, that'd
only
be way better.
no, because that's only targeting kids. But if you make them big and scary, kids like them and adults like
No,
them.
adults don't fucking buy dinosaur toys, bro.
Adults
they
watch-
like them because
bro.
they're big and scary.
No, adults still like dinosaur movies and programs and conspiracy theories and shit like
My
that. If they
point
were,
is, they made it like how they think they would look like. They didn't make them to extra scary. They just made them how they think they'd look like. Just for the pictures, just to see, just to give us a what is the word? To give us a visual representation, innit? But like they could have done them anyway. But what they're going off is the bones which they actually found.
but listen, how come, right? I seen a.
Bro, we can see it through
bro,
carbon dating as well, bro.
Listen, I seen a video, right? A thing on Facebook or something that they just dug up on a beach. More bones, bro. How long has that beach been there? How many people have been on that beach and they've no found these bones that randomly they just dug up? Like, I'm not even joking, like a foot underground, and
How
they just
many-
found
how
a whole
many
new
years?
dinosaur.
How many years have humans been on Earth?
Fuck no, it's like 4,000.
Right, well,
I don't
all
know,
those
is that
years,
right?
A lot of things wasn't built in all those years until our technology advanced enough and we realized there was stuff under the ground.
I just think they're mysteriously finding all these bones.
Bro, if you
why?
dug up all of London, you'd find more bones, bro.
No, you wouldn't, bro.
I don't know.
You find bones from like people and shit. Because like that's the thing is I think.
But
that's
people
like-
are still here to die, so if you find bones of people, it could have just been like 100 years ago, low-key. But dinosaurs was 4 million years ago, and we're still finding these bones. You get me?
Nope.
Bro, you need to be open-minded enough, because you've let the government brainwash you, innit?
Yeah, man. the government's all in my brain right now.
Bro, do you believe that we went to the moon?
Bro, I mean,
Do you believe that we landed
I
on the moon?
believe
Yes
more
or
about
no?
dinosaurs.
No,
than-
it's a yes or no question. Do you believe we
Yes.
landed on the moon?
Yes.
So why have we not been back in 70 years?
Bro, we've done like more than that, eh?
Nah.
We've traveled further, yeah.
No, we've no. A human? No, we've no.
Have we not?
They've had like shuttles go further, but no humans go further. A human's never been back to space. Never even been, bro, a tenth of the distance towards space. So do you question
Yeah,
if we've
definitely.
been?
I definitely
so you
believe
question
more
that?
about the dinosaurs than fucking.
Right,
that.
so if you question that and there's video evidence proven by the government, but you believe dinosaurs, that there's no footage or video evidence, and you question the video evidence, then do you not believe that the government could lie for propaganda?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, for propaganda, 100%. The UK government, sorry, the US government could lie about it. No, not debunked. Because your fucking theory is so dumb. Because then that theory goes the same for the world is round. That's what I'm saying. All what you see is the fucking pictures which are taken from space. Oh, we didn't even go into space. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Actually,
so that
the-
means you're retarded. That means you're so retarded.
Here's a fun fact: there's not one there's not one photo of the world that's been taken from outer space. Every photo you see of Earth that's been
Satellites, bro.
taken. Bro, I swear that no, I'm not even saying that for a conspiracy theory. But the government will tell you every photo of the Earth from outer space has been done through a graphic
Satellites.
designer. No, there's no, bro. That's not even a conspiracy, bro. Google it right now.
I swear people are getting sent into space. I swear Elon Musk is sending people into space for like 200k.
Right?
As tourists.
And what?
I swear that's happening.
Yeah, they're going to Mars.
Innit?
Are you going? Would you go to Mars
Of course I go to Mars.
and live forever?
No.
It takes 6 months to get there.
Yeah, I wouldn't go and live forever. Nah. But
Right, well, wait, wait.
Do you understand? Wait, do you understand how like my thing saying about the world is round? That's just as retarded as you saying, "Oh, we haven't seen it."
Wait, you think
I'm
the
not gonna
world-
believe the scientists?
Wait, so you think you're saying that if you think the Earth is round, you're retarded?
No, I'm saying your theory of saying we can't trust the government because they just say it
Yeah.
is the same theory as saying, "Oh, the world's got to be flat then," because I can see it's flat right here. Look, it's clearly flat. So how the fuck are they just making up that the world is round? Oh, the scientists, fuck what the scientists believe. No, they're doing it for propaganda because round worlds, you get globes,
but
and
bro,
globes is
I'm-
a billion-dollar industry.
I'm open-minded enough to not believe that the world's flat or round. I don't give a fuck. Like me knowing X, Y, and Z, why would I care? It doesn't change my life.
Same with me, bro. It doesn't change my life as well. What is your point?
Exactly. So why are you believing so hard about dinosaurs?
Because there's so much fucking evidence, and I studied geology at uni, so I know the ways they fucking found out about the dinosaurs.
Right, listen, my arm's getting dead, so I need to cut this off. But
How fucking retarded is this guy?
But let me know in the comments, right? Is dinosaurs real or not? And make sure to subscribe. Listen, right? Here's a conspiracy. There's some people that need glasses, right, to see the end of the street.
Because they have vision impairment.
But those same people that need glasses to see the end of the street can see the moon that's 250 million miles away.
Because it's light, bro. That's all they're seeing. They're seeing the light
So
reflected off the moon from the sun.
So how can they not see a lighter at the end of the street?
They could, if it was dark and there wasn't 100 other lights, they'd be able to see the light. They'd be able to see the light shine. Bro, do you know how much more sun rays of light are hitting that moon and reflecting off it than a fucking lighter, bro?
So you think the moon's reflective?
Yes, obviously. Otherwise, how the fuck would there be light there?
Exactly.
No, not exactly. I've debunked both these idiots. Brandon Lee, idiot. Kaz, idiot.
But
You're looking at two idiots, bro.
think about it.
Yo, wait.
Listen, this guy's not open-minded enough to realise the complications of the lifestyle. Boys, I'll see you tomorrow.
My guy, I'll see
Brandon,
you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Subscribe right now, and dinosaurs are real.
Dinosaurs are not real, but everybody subscribe and be ready for London Day 2. It'll be uploaded in the next day or two.